You know Shamahoho. Shamahoho is the only market in Kenya which has a population of 2,000 to 3,000 shillings. 2,000 to 3,000 people doing business, selling bananas, green vegetables that we eat here in Nairobi, Madam Speaker, without any land. They are all standing alongside the road in Shamahoho. How Akaranga, who was the first governor, and how Tichilo, who has been governor now, is running into 10 years, they have not found it necessary to move people who are next to that roadside, resettle them elsewhere, and expand this market. I don't know what leadership means to these two brothers of mine. Madam Speaker, this report really angers me that despite the brisk business I see in Serem, in Cheptul, at Kaimosi Junction, at Shamahoho, at Mago, at Savatia, at Modete, at Jabakali, Esibuye, Ilwanda, they are telling us that they collect only 13 million shillings per year. That's what they say in this report. That is not even half of what is collected at Khayaga Market only in Kakamega. And yet the same business theory, border borders, Mamamboga, Mutumba, is what takes place there. So why are we collecting more money in Khayaga than at Chabakale? For your information, Senator Osoti, Chabakale Market, as you know the history, you people stole it from us in Kakamega. It is called Ishiabakali. It is not Chabakale. At Chabakale Market, Ishiabakali, for your information, Chabakale Market, which is more or less the same size like Khayaga, it is a better economy because it runs for almost 24 hours a day. And yet, they collect nothing. These people are just sharing that money. It is open theft. I therefore want to pay my respects to the Senator of Kisii, because I have heard you again and again, you've always insisted that we must standardize the electronic collection of revenue. Because in your own words, if it has succeeded in Murang'a, if it has succeeded in Kiambu, if it has succeeded in Meru, why can't we use the same system? We have never suffered any consequences of using a uniform INFI system in the whole country. We should stop this theft. I wish a guy who believes in integrity like Onyonga was to become either the chairman of EACC, or better, you become the director of DCI, Madam Speaker, so that we can arrest all these people. Senator Onyonga, you better be careful.
Senator Khalwale, you don't address
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Back to business. I just wanted to warn him, Madam Speaker, that Senator Nyamu is threatening that she can she can derail him. I don't know how. She wants to derail him on matters of integrity. I thought you are a woman of great integrity. I know you as a woman of great integrity. Madam Speaker, Mbale Market. Mbale Market, this report, Senator Sozi, what do we do? How can we have the headquarters of the great people of Vihiga, called Mbale, being the state it is? Why? Even if you just come only to Malinya Market, I deliberately, when I saw that the district headquarters was coming there, I deliberately moved families and resettled them elsewhere using CDF, so that we could create land where we can have infrastructure. You come to Malinya, we have created land, 20 acres, you have a stadium, you have the hospital, not 20, 30, 10 for the hospital, the stadium. We have created that. Why can't the imagination of governors be such that they create land in Mbale, for Mbale to be a headquarters? Every time I go for a drink at Nzogu, I pass through the market there in the evening, and our people love business. They love business. But then you can't drive through because they do the business on the road. We need to even ensure that the planning department, the city planning department, whether you call it city or town or whatever they call it, should actually be functional so that our people can be given an opportunity to enjoy doing business. I was listening to the former deputy president when he was in the US. He was truly misguided. In fact, if I had had any regrets for casting a vote to get him out of public office, Madam Speaker, I felt vindicated. The guy was telling the diaspora that the economy of Kenya is run by the men and women from Mrima. Madam Speaker, that kind of insult coming from a leader who had the opportunity, Madam Speaker, to be a DO in Navakholo, in Kakamega, cannot be excusable. When the former DP was a DO in Navakholo, an adult like me was an adult like him, he knows what he did to sugarcane farmers. He knows what he did to the shares of Moko in Mumias. He cannot go and insult us because the bad constitution that was there forced the presidency to stay in Mount Kenya for tens and tens of years, and in the process they erode on the dictatorship of the executive to enjoy economic emancipation at the expense of the rest of us. He cannot then vomit on our shoes. I'm surprised that he even dared to field a candidate in Malaba constituency by-election if he detests our people to that extent. You tell people that they don't participate in the economy of the republic and you want to go and win an election in Malaba? Gachagua, party leader of DCP, I wish you good luck in Malaba constituency. A time is coming, and that time is soon. Some people will have to respect us. People cannot be using election in, election out to get votes, and when they come in office, they disrespect us, they economically marginalize us, and Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, they attempt to humiliate us. No, we cannot accept. We are men. We are children of women. We are fathers of children. Our expectations in life are the same as everybody's. We do not want any community to be left behind in Kenya. All communities must move at the same pace. I support.
Senator Asige, what is she?
What is Asige?
Senator